Yeah, the start wasn't like so much a terrible start on my part, where as it was Ruspoli and O'Hara got like insane jumps, and Hayden unfortunately did get a bit of a rough start, so I was able to kind of capitalize on that misfortune and get ahead of him one lap away. I knew he had pace, but kind of took me a couple laps to get by James and Tyler, and I kind of lost my groove that first lap, which is kind of unfortunate. But once I got by him, I started trying to lay down heaters. Laps ran out really quick, so I wasn't able to really put a solid charge on towards getting up to these guys, but I could see I was slightly catching them. I mean, I think I was. But, I mean, yeah, it's a good step forward, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully we can either get one or two more steps up on this podium.
All right, thank you. Second place today is Kyle Wyman. He's our championship leader. That lead is now 9 points over Troy. 10th podium of the year, and those include 5 victories. It looked like you're having a good battle, then all of a sudden you might have had a moment or something. Does that change your mind on where you could go at that point, late in the race?
Yeah, I mean, when Troy got the jump, I decided to sit there and see what he was wanting to do. I could see he was trying to go. And he might have stretched it out to about a half a second at times and just kind of chilled and stayed there. And as he started to get closer to me, I saw an opportunity to try to jam things up a little bit. And, it was just kind of right around that time that I started feeling the front going on me in a lot of places, and got offline once in turn 11 and nearly pitched the thing and lost, like 2 seconds in one moment there. And from there it was like trying to understand, like I didn't know if, literally I was losing the front in places that I hadn't all week, and I thought maybe there was like weepers or something, so I was just like looking at the track and just trying to assess everything, and obviously you're not going to go too quick, in that type of situation. So I don't know if he was just kind of slowing up towards the end, but I felt like I found my groove again towards the end, and it's a shame we couldn't fight all the way to the end there, but we'll take second, minimizing the damage, and go from there.
The move you did make the one time you got past him briefly, that looked like something you were thinking about in the challenge, but just weren't close enough. And then, but it doesn't work because you drift wide. Is that?
Well, it could work if you actually can block him from going to the right of me on the exit, but I had to make sure I got there, and yeah, I kind of blew past him, so it was easy for him to square it up and drive right back around me. So just wanted to see kind of what he would do after that move, but the mistake I made 2 corners later didn't really give me a chance to see. So,
all right, well, congratulations. Troy Herfoss is our winner today. It's his 5th win of the year. As I mentioned, he's now 9 points behind Kyle. We talked a little bit at the last round, and you said you were going to go home to find your, I won't say what you said, but mojo would be a better word for the public to hear. But is that the case? You went home to Australia, and I saw you do a lot of training, and you came back. Was it a hunger thing, or just getting in better shape, or?
No, we all have stuff going on. Not always 100% health, but yeah, there's no point walking around the paddock whinging about it, is it? So I just went back home, and I was going to stay through here, and I decided to go home and get out of it, get my stuff together, get my body in line, and get some consistency. And also, in my opinion, it was evident by myself and Tyler's results at Laguna that we need to just have a bit of a reset, work out why we're starting to drift, get a few tenths off Kyle, and also I got my crew chief Charlie back, who I didn't get led to the country and back in Coda, and you've got no idea how much, not just the work he does solely, but how much a crew chief brings everyone together. For the ride, I can't sit in this heat, and can't sit in the box all day talking to people and asking questions. It just wears you thin. For me now, I can get off the camper, have a nap. Charlie thinks the same way I think, and he's a hell of a lot smarter than me. So everything's in line, and he's got the guys really working well together. The Indian Challenge is working better than it has done. That was definitely the most comfortable I've been. And you don't usually see me controlling the race like that. It was evident that I was strong when passing me. It was sort of, it wasn't desperate, but he had to lunge past me. So he couldn't just sort of drift up next to me in the braking zone and cruise on by like when he's watch trying to do that. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I played my cards close to my chest today, and I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, any questions?
All right, Kyle, I got one for you. This is kind of a dangerous question, but I don't really know how to ask this any other way. Does this feel like kind of a strange year for you? I don't think I've ever seen you ride harder in this season. And it just feels like there's an intensity in you this year that something, I don't know, is it because the competition, have we reached a point where the maturation of the series is making it really a tough one to go? I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I ask.
I think it's just I'm riding with a culmination of, missing out on this championship 2 years in a row. It's tough to have 2022 the title basically taken, with a DQ can't start the race over fluid on the track, which every team in this paddock has done, and then just kind of last year not having the consistency, even though I've won the most races, to miss out on that championship. It's just a building intensity that I've brought into 2024. I don't think I'm a different person, but I'm trying to do my best every single day.
Yeah, thanks.
That's it.
Yeah, and it's you're leading, so that's good. You got that.
Yeah, barely.
Well, okay.
But no, I mean, I think that Troy would say the same. I mean, we're two pretty hungry guys, and it's a really respectful but very intense rivalry between these. Maybe not as respectful between the teams as it is between us as riders, but it's an intensity that you kind of dream of, really. I mean, to have it mean this much. I mean, sure, going to the World Championship. I mean, I don't know what could mean more in the U.S. than this championship. Truly.
Yeah, and I mean, I think when we talk about it and I write about it, it's like the rivalry is real between the two factories. Obviously, it's the riders and the teams as well. So this is not fun and games here. It's fun to race, but it's also, it's intense.
Yeah, you walk the line between, I would go 3 years between Superbike podiums, and now I'm standing up here on the podium every week in second, trying to force a smile, and you walk the line between, wanting to win and being really grateful for the position that you're in all the time. And I would say it's not sweet and sour, it's called bittersweet, Rocco.
Sweet and sour is good. Pork.
What did he say?
I said that.
It's like a high and low feeling type of thing.
Yeah, I know it's
Happy and sad.
It's Chinese food usually. Actually was.
Thanks.
But hey, we'll
I could go.
try to get him tomorrow.